trio of cyclists known as the Three Amigos have cycled 840 miles from John O'Groats in Scotland to Waterlooville. The 9-day ride was in aid of Hannah's Holiday Home Appeal, a charity set up in memory of Waterlooville schoolgirl Hannah Westbrook, who died of the rare cancer Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2004. I'm joined in the studio now by Hannah's mum, who founded the charity, and two members of the cycling trio, Kev and Andy. Thank you very much for coming in. So, Kev, I'm going to start with you. Why did you decide to do this very long cycle?
We did a charity event 2 years ago, which we thoroughly enjoyed, and we thought we wanted to do something for a local charity. And having known Pam and the family for a number of years, we thought, you know, let's do this. And Stuart came up with the idea of John O'Groats to home, and we went along with it foolishly. So. But
I understand that you're not cyclists, actually, so this wasn't, wasn't the question of just getting on your bike and off you pop.
No, generally we don't cycle that much. It's more pub time, I think, rather than cycling time.
Yeah, a social thing more than anything. So
there's quite a lot of training involved. Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, myself and Andy, along with another friend, Steve, who did the previous charity ride with us, we did an event in Wales in June, 100 miles in a day, and it just made us realise how unfit we were and how much we have to train if we were going to do John O'Groats to home. So we did, for 3 months we trained pretty hard, and most nights we were out on our bikes and getting the mileage in, really, and it paid off, because we did it. So it was great.
And what was the most difficult thing about the ride?
The wind. Definitely the wind. Riding down from Scotland rather than going up country, you had the wind in your face all the time. Every single day, and even a 15-mile-an-hour wind, when you're trying to do 15 mile an hour against it, it makes it a lot harder.
And some of the hills were pretty brutal. We had a 7-mile climb out of Aberfeldy.
7 miles?
7 miles of climbing, yeah, which was really tough. And one particular hill in Preston, because we took the wrong turn in, and that was just...
You don't want that on a bike
ride. It was like that, and it was awful. But we did it. So that was the thing. The thought of helping the charity just keeps you going, so it was definitely worth it. So
Pam, tell me a bit about the charity. What does it mean to these families to be able to get away?
The thank you letters and photos we receive back for the families just goes to really show that it means so much at such a difficult time. You've got families that parents haven't seen their other siblings for several days if they've been in hospital. The brothers and sisters might not have seen each other for a while, so to actually be able to get a family back together as a unit and give them happy times and fun memories to make it. The parks have got indoor and outdoor swimming pools and on-site entertainment and cafes and restaurants. The family can really, really get away from home, get away from the hospitals, and really have some quality time together.
And you set up in memory of your daughter Hannah. Can you just tell me a little bit about her?
Yeah, she was a very, very fun-loving, girl. When she was diagnosed with cancer, she fundraised all the time for the ward that she was treated in, Brown Ward in Southampton. Over her 18 months of illness, she raised £10,000 for the ward. Every opportunity she found that she could raise money, she would. Sadly, when she was going through treatment, my husband was electrocuted and killed. I was widowed at 34 with a terminally ill daughter, son, and even at his funeral, she was thinking how she was selling trips in her wheelchair for 50p. Go to Asda's on the way back to hospital and buy them a DVD to watch while they were having their treatment. So all the way through her life, she was always fundraising, and we thought we've got to carry on this, fundraising pill for her, and we hope we've made her very proud, and she's continuing to help children, from over the rainbow, as we say.
Yeah, what do you think, if Hannah was able to see what you're doing now? I'm sure she'd be delighted. What do you think she would say?
She'd be full on, patting us all on the back, patting these guys on the back for the, what they've done. I mean, the money they've raised is going to better help us help so many more families that next year and sponsor their holidays. It's incredible.
And what does it mean to you when people like Kev and Andy just go off and do these things off their own back and put themselves...
And not forgetting Stuart.
And Stuart, sorry, of course.
Yeah. It's absolutely amazing for them to take time away from their families and their, and their quality time to, and actually go out there and do it and fundraise for us. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, the fundraising page is just growing and growing.
Yeah, it's been great. Yeah, been a lot of support from a lot of people.
Ever such a lot, and the blogs they put on was brilliant for each day of their trip. It filled us all in, and then we've got lots of supportive messages back.
We did, yeah, which kept us going, so it was great, and we had a friend, Steve Moss, joined us halfway through the ride for a day and a half to give us a bit of moral support. So he joined us on his bike, and it was great. It sort of got us through a couple of difficult days, and So
any more plans for any more cycling?
I think we'll leave that to Stuart. You know, he seems to be the one that comes up with the mad ideas.
That's
so
it, yeah.
yeah. So
The
we'll
one who
just,
didn't come, we'll put it all on him.
we'll just go along with it. You know, so
No, but these guys have been absolutely terrific.
Well,
They've
thank
been
you all
supportive
so
of
much for
us.
coming
for
in,
having
and
us.
well done for
No,
your
thank you very
efforts.
much.
It's a difficult ride, sounds like, and best of luck
No,
raising
thank you
more
for
money
having
as
us on.
well. Thank you very much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tim.